So we're going to talk about how to submit a DLA quote on Dibs, okay? So if you've been on my channel before, you need to go ahead and just comment, do some sharing, with a couple of people. If you haven't been on my channel, definitely comment. If you have any questions or anything like that, definitely put it in the comment section, and also hit me with a thumbs up, all right? So if you haven't been in the space of selling products, my company's name is Savvy Business. We're a wholesale distributor with, we provide access to manufacturers, over 200 brands and manufacturers combined, and still growing. And if you've been in the product space or you haven't been in the product space, this is what we've been talking about for the last few videos. So what I want to do is go into and show you on the screen how to submit, or how I normally submit a quote. And I'm not like the best at this or anything like that. I'm a small fish, trust me. There are so many gurus out there that have courses, and they'll show you exactly how to do this process. And but what I want to do is just show like a free version of this, so at least you have a little bit of an understanding. And no, I don't have a course for you to buy to learn this or anything like that, because there's tons of people out there that's doing that, but not me. I want to really just show you on this video how to actually submit a quote. So if you have not been able to start up your business, or just been in your mind about starting up your business, or been doing any like distribution, anything like that, I hope this will be able to provide you the necessary steps in order to go ahead and take, so that you could. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a contract, a quote, and we're going to read through the proposal real quick, just so you can go through it and have a little bit of an understanding of what you need to be looking for. And I'm going to do a video, a follow-up video if I do win. But the whole point is so that you can see how to submit the quotes in Dibs, okay? And I took this time to actually do it because I had got an email. So I've won a bid on Dibs for this exact product before. And what happens with Dibs is that they'll give you notifications that another solicitation has came out, or RFP have came out for that specific product, and they'll send it to your email. And once that comes to your email, you obviously can go ahead and bid if you're looking to bid on the stuff. And I normally tell people, no matter what, if you're doing any type of bids, especially if you're just starting out, no matter how big or small, I used to have this thing where it's like, oh, well, it's a couple of dollars, or, maybe at $5 of winning a bid. The whole thing is you're practicing your how to do some of this stuff. And, you take I heard this before, and somebody said it before too as well. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, okay? And like my boy Randall would say, oh man, you're getting your reps in. When you go to the gym, you're gonna have to do a few push-ups. You're not gonna get big overnight, but it's a consistency thing. So, trust me, I mentally go through this and battle through this anyway. But I know that that's something that a lot of people do anyway. They're mentally battling themselves. So let me just get into it. So you see the DLA system here. You're gonna press OK. Also, I'll probably wanna show you the email that you'll receive when you bid on something and may have won it before, and they'll send you an email in regards to the new bid or RFP that came out. So you'll be able to, if you have not registered on the DLA Dibs system, you need to go ahead and do that. It takes a couple of days for them to process it, but once you go ahead and get it done, you should be fine. Let me see. I'm gonna go, hold on. Let me see if I can stop this screen share so I can pull up the email. I don't want everything to be exposed on my email. Hold on, let's see. Can I do it like this? Yeah. All right, let's see. Can I do it like that? I'm gonna go ahead and log in real quick. But it's more important for you guys just to see exactly what the process is. And, win or lose, I'll probably do a follow-up video to show what happened with this bid. Okay. Um, let's see, can I blur this out? No. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this email, and then I can just cut it out. I can probably cut that other part out at least. Okay, and then I can show that real quick. Let's see, snip. Lower that. Where's my screenshot? Yeah, so what I want to do is, where's the screenshot? I'm trying to look for it right now. It's like it disappeared on me. Maybe if I open up one of these other windows, it might be there. Let's go in here and see. The computer acting kind of slow too as well. But anyway, I'm going to show you that email. As soon as it pulls up, I'll probably go ahead and show you it because I don't want to make this too much of a long video. I just want to kind of like just get through the process of submitting, and at least you can see what it looks like as far as the bid process. And it's pretty quick as far as what the DLA is concerned. So you'll be able to go ahead and do it yourself. Let's see, do I have it here? All right, yeah, matter of fact, I got it right here. Pull it up for you guys and you can see what it looked like, what the email looks like. Okay, here we go. Screen share. Entire screen, okay. So I did take a picture of it. So this is what it looks like. It'll basically tell you that there's a bid or solicitation that you probably bid on before or won, and they normally try to update you, and obviously they'll give you the solicitation cage code. This is my cage code, and you'll go on dibs and go ahead and bid it. So let me just get into it real quick. So I'm on dibs right now, and let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sign in first. I'm not gonna let you see my sign in though, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and navigate to that specific solicitation. Now it's important to have access to pricing. If you have not been on our website, savvybusiness.com, you need to go ahead and register. There is a free registration that you can go ahead and register on. Now, there's a caveat to that, having that registration. One of the caveats is the free registration, your minimum order should be $5,000. And if you don't make that minimum, you will be paying freight. So that's one thing. But if you get into the program, and I'm going to show you that briefly too, you can go ahead and get lower minimums. So that $5,000, you spend $5,000, you can spend like, there's some manufacturers that offer $250 minimum order for free freight. So got to go ahead and sign up for that program. So anyway, I got this one going right now. Let me just show you the screen. We just gonna go through it real quick. Maybe it's nothing quick about it, right? All right. Now it's like glitching out right now. Okay. Now I'm in. Okay. One thing I didn't do was I'm gonna have to, hold on, let me see. Gonna have to get that RFP. Okay, let me just take that link from off the email. And the only reason I'm clicking on and off because I don't want to show my personal email because that's what I use to get in there. Let's see. Got it. Share. Cool. All right, let me go ahead. I'll put the link in. Let's go to the specific bid. And what I'm going to do, because I want you to actually see and probably get a clear understanding of how it goes. So there are multiple NSNs. Well, this is the same NSN for each of these. And obviously the quantity for this item, the surgical item, because we do medical products too as well. If you look right here, and I don't know if you can get a chance to go ahead and understand what these things mean. pretty much is like a fast pay. And this one is I can't remember if it's like not unsolicited. It's like I forget what it's called. Basically, anybody can go ahead and bid on it. It's not pertaining to any specific certification. You can go ahead. It's unrestricted. That's what's called, unrestricted. That's what it is. So anyway, first thing I'm going to do, so you can go ahead and read it, and I'm going to show you. Oh, why did it do that? I'm wondering. The attachment. Okay, it doesn't want to show the attachment. Let's see if I can do it a different way. Definitely want you to actually see that is. Let's go right here, and we're gonna go solicitations. Let's see if they allow us to do it, because sometimes this DIB system is kind of weird. Take off PDF. That okay. Let's see if we can do it this way. So at least you can read the solicitation. I'm going to submit a quote for you, see how fast it is. Why didn't it pull up? Should have just pulled up. Okay, here we go. All right. Click there. And usually I'll just submit like a whole bunch of these per day. Let's see, will it go download? It should say. Oh, no, it's not allowing me to. Maybe I can pull up a different one. Well, you know what? I'm going to pull up a different one, but for now, let's just, for now, I just want to show you exactly how fast it is to quote on this product. Now, I already know the price that I bid before for this product, which is important to know. And right here, you put like something for you to know what quote you just submitted. So I'll just put today's date, I guess, 27, 20, 20, no, not even typing, 27, 5, 27, 20, 24. And these are some of the questions that you have to go by. Does it meet packaging? Usually if it's manufactured, and it's a brand that's already known, obviously it's gonna have already the standard package, which is important. Most of these contracts, because they're so small, as far as the package requirements, there are different package requirements that the DLA ask specifically when coming into their inventory, but usually it comes pre-packaged. You wouldn't have to repackage any of these things. Here also the discount terms. So if they're gonna pay, if you want to get paid fast, or not, sorry, let me rephrase that. Not even if you want to get paid fast. So the discount terms is there and it's set for if they are paying you fast, that they'll get a discount off of the price that you quote here. So you can also change that too if you want. For this one, because it's a small, I'll say like a small order, I don't want to give them a big discount of 2%, so I'm gonna give them 1/4 in 20 days. There you go. Now, how long is this quote valid for? I usually say 20 days, 30 days, but 20 days is standard. Some of these things are ready because of the contract is pre-filled in, so you wouldn't have to do any, you wouldn't have to click that. And for this, I had a price for it of $55, and how fast I can deliver it, 20 days. And I'm gonna keep on doing that down. I'm just gonna pretty much get that down. And usually, if you have your pricing set, you can do a whole bunch of these every day. I'll just put $55, 20. And this is pricing per package, the PG unit package. So don't want to do that. 20 days, okay? You'll go down here, large quantity. Nope, be skipping this. Most of the stuff you'll be skipping. Available for immediate shipment. Usually, you're gonna try to make sure that all of it is ready. So I don't really mess with that too much. And then what I normally do is I'll put in a few price breaks, okay? So if they're buying 1 to about, let's just say 1,000 units of this, I'm gonna say, first of all, is $55, okay? Next price break is 1,001 to about 5,000. I'm gonna say I'll do it for $53. Next, I'm gonna go right here. And, oh shoot, I'm over here putting it wrong. Gotta go next. And I'm gonna go and say $51. I don't know. I'm just giving you a heads up. You can do it the way that you want. Now, they're looking for a specific cage number. Usually I put the manufacturer that I get the item from. Now, there are certain approved sources that you can go ahead and select. I work with this company, so I'm gonna go ahead. I already had quote from this company already, so I'm just using their cage number. And now with this area right here, they want to know who you're getting the item from. So I'm getting it from the manufacturer. Sorry, I'm a dealer. They want to know, as me being a dealer, who are you getting it from? So what you're gonna do is go ahead and put in the cage code of the manufacturer or the approved source. This right here, they just want to know if the items that you're about to give to them has been brought from from surplus. So basically, they don't want the stuff that they probably sold to the public, and it may be new. They just, I don't know. They want to kind of look at their sources, and they want it brand new from the actual manufacturer. Sometimes it's expired stuff, but to kind of get through that, just go directly to the manufacturer. You can come to us and you can get the list of items, or you can ask for special pricing and pretty much be able to bid. But that's what they want to know, if it's like surplus items. Next is where it's made. So these items that they're asking for is actually made here in the US. So we're going to select domestic. If it was outside of the US, then you would have to provide more documentation. And they changed this up too recently, because there was more to this area right here, the vendor portion. So on this one, this specific contract, because it is unrestricted, we're able to select small disadvantaged business. But I mean, there's larger companies bidding on these things too. Hopefully we'll win anyway. Next, affirmative action. So because we are a minority firm, we don't really have any affirmative action requirements. We never had any type of compliance issues. Next, contract and compliance reports. This is not actionable. We never really had anything to do with that too. If any disputes, obviously that's already select yes, already agree. And this is important too. Make sure that you have this selected to no. This just has something to do with the child labor, to see if it was, the items was processed or made by any child labor. Obviously you want to select no, because it shouldn't have been, especially if the item was done here in the US, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead, review it. I know what I put here. I'm gonna go ahead and just submit it. And this is the company information right here. And submit. And you're done. You're literally done now. You just submitted a quote for these items, okay? Let me see. What I wanna do too is just find any solicitation now. Just did that. Let's go over here. And I'm gonna go to try to find anyone, so you can at least see what the document looked like. 6510. That's a FSC code. So let's go right here. Let's see. Yeah, this is easy to read. So, all right, so they want quality of 1, whatever. Let's just click on that. See if we can download that. Will it allow me? No, it's not allowing me to download. I don't know, something's going on. Let me see if I can just pull up any solicitation that I had previously. Actually, I think this is a contract that I won already for like paintbrushes, like 21,000 paintbrushes or something like that, paint rollers. No, I'm trying to get something brand new, something that, yeah, that's something that we won. I'm gonna get into that. That's the next video. I'm gonna do another video on this one. This is something that we just recently won. So I'm not gonna show you that one right now. Let's go to a different one. Let's go to something that we have. Let's see if I can just close that up, close this down, minimize that. And I'm gonna open up this so at least you can see, all right, let's go into a contract, a RFP, so you can actually see how to read one. Just really pretty much just looking at the specific parts of the solicitation, so you can kind of get a whiff of what you need to be looking for when you're about to bid. One of the things I always tell people is look at the FOB portion, if it's FOB origin or destination, because you want to know who's going to pay for shipping. Usually if it's FOB destination, you're paying for shipping. But origin, that means that the government's paying for shipping, which that's what you kind of want. So usually on a lot of these unrestricted solicitations, a lot of them it's more geared towards larger companies being in the market. So they usually have them just ship out the stuff and pay. Anyway, so here's a solicitation, RFP that actually popped up. So we're gonna go and scroll down. I'm trying to help you identify specific portions of the RFP so you can get kind of familiar. Oh, what is that? This is a whole bunch of stuff popping up. Anyway, so this is the historical bid prices for this specific RFP and who have won. You'll see the cage code, the contract number, the quantity that they ordered, and the unit cost that the government purchased. And then you'll also see the award date. Okay, so you want to look at the previous history. Some of these contracts they do have previous award histories, which is good for you to go ahead and start basing your pricing on it. And some of them don't, but you want to look at that section right there so you can look at the award history. Next section you want to go ahead and look at, because you want to go ahead and look of the units of issue. So you're making sure when you're doing your comparison to the product that you're looking for, you want to make sure it's the correct unit of measure. So this is for wipes, and this is the quantity. You want to make sure that you're getting the correct quantity, okay? Next thing is, like I explained to you before, you also would want to look at your FOB, but prior to that, you want to look at the delivery. How many days you need to have the items shipped from your facility or whatever the supplier, if you had to repackage them, to the government. And this one says 35 days, okay? Remember we said FOB. That means that the destination, FOB meaning that you're gonna have to pay for it to be shipped. But what you really wanna start looking for if you're just starting up is look at the FOB being origin instead of the destination, because you wanna probably save on shipping, especially if it's like a smaller order, but like I said, if you're constantly doing it and you're constantly ordering from your supplier, and the minimum orders that you may have to do would add up if you're constantly like competing, and let's say you get a whole bunch of medical products and you're from the supplier or manufacturer, and the minimum order is $7,000, but you have multiple one off here, one off there. If you want a free freight, you're gonna have to add all of these things together. So it could be a balance between picking the right contract instead of picking, the ones with the smaller ones, the smaller quantities. But listen, you have to start from somewhere. You want to build up past performance. This is pretty much the easiest way to build up past performance. Now, the next thing you want to look at is the prep for delivery. So the package data. So MILSTD uh, 2073 1E. So this is like your standard packaging. This is pretty much easy. Once you get access to the WAF system, you'll be able. I think no WAF is like payment or something like that. There's multiple systems that they give you access to once you win your first award. And I pretty much didn't know about this prior. I thought that I would have to like figure it out as far as labels and what type of labels to get and how to label it. But once you win your first award, they'll give you access to their shipping platform. And what you'll end up doing, your contract will be in there, and you'll select your contract, and then you'll just go through the prompts and just print out your labels to go ahead and put on the boxes. Anyway, so QUP also, this is like how many per package you would have. So usually, since this is like I think it says 1,200 wipes, so it's probably like a case like this big. So all you're probably doing with this is slapping about three labels on there and then shipping them off. Let's see. And you can go and check as far as once you take this right here and type it in and copy and paste it in Google, it'll show up like the DLA's package requirements and how to package their items. But this is usually standard. It's this, I think, one of the most simplest ways to package. There's other ways that you could package too, but I mean, as far as this contract is concerned, they don't need all the extra cushion, and they're not putting all that stuff in there. So these are things that you probably want to look at. Next is if they're taking parcels, or if this is going to be on if this is going to be on a pallet. So because of the quantity and the size of it, this is not something that has to be on a pallet. I think you could, but I don't know as far as cost wise, would it be cost effective for you to go ahead and do it? Anyway, you want to go ahead and look at this. And like I said, where you're shipping this stuff is usually going to be on a shipping label. Now, if this right here, this solicitation that I'm showing you right now, if this solicitation was a FOB origin, then it would automatically populate on the labels and give you the option for them to come pick it up. But since it's destination, you would still have to pay attention to this, because you're going to have to take this information and go and use your own shipping company to go ahead and send it UPS, FedEx, or anything like that. So these are the things that you want to go ahead and take a look at. And then you'll see a need to ship by. So it gives you the date that they require the items. So like I said, this is some of the things that you want to look at when you're determining if you're going to go ahead and bid, submit a quote. But what I want you to understand is that in order to do this, it's a process. It could take a while to get used to, but once you start getting your pricing, because that's the most important thing, getting your manufacturer pricing fast, then you'll be able to bid like a whole bunch of these contracts. So I told you already, you need to go to savvybusiness.com. Make sure you take out the time to go and select if you're really, on the fence of it, of stuff, and you want to just see, some of the stuff. But I normally tell people just go dive in. You can go ahead and sign up for the free reseller account, which is right here. And that is a $5,000 minimum order. And if you're not making that $5,000 minimum order, then you would be hit with a freight charge. And click on this button right here for the reseller program. The reseller program is only $40 a month. You're getting access to all of the manufacturers and brands that we represent, and you're also getting a lower minimum order. So the lower minimum order, I think we have manufacturers that offer about $250 minimum order. You can probably meet that at any time. Not only that, you're getting access to which is a separate application, but we only look at those applications for people who are in the monthly program for a credit line. So if you don't have access to capital, then the credit line will help you at least start your business and be able to go ahead and compete. So it's extremely important. Next thing is that if once you're in there, you're getting rebates as well. So we normally pass down the rebates quarterly to our members as well. Next thing, also, you're getting access to white label products as well. So if you're looking to do your own brand, then you might want to go ahead and join on there. What else we have? We also have partners. If you're looking for invoice financing, which we call it factoring, then we have factoring companies that we're tied into that will be able to help you with that. So if you're looking to do any bids as far as like DLA or government or any institutions, you may need to have access to these accounts like ASAP so that you could be able to go ahead and compete in the open market, okay? One last thing with this as well, if you are trying to build up your business credit, this account could help you build your business credit. I know a lot of people are trying to establish certain profiles. The most important part about establishing this profile is spending, okay? That's why you're going to Uline, that's why you're going to Quill. But instead of going to Uline or Quill, you can come here and you can do the same spending and actually make money and find profitable products to either sell online or you're selling to schools like us, if you've seen that contract that we're on. But the most important part is for you to actually attempt to do this and try. So I'm going to put some links inside of the description. Make sure you go ahead and sign up. If you're trying, I have not made a course for any type of government or bidding, but I could probably assist you over a phone call. Just look for the link in the description, and we'll go over and try to get it done for you. All right. So Manuel Lunk signing out, ready for the lifestyle. In the next video, I hope, with that bid being submitted, I'll show you the award that's going to happen for it, and we'll go through the packing portion of the process. All right. See you again.